No one was bothering him. Not a single person knew who he was. No one was talking to him. No one was bothering him. Like, 2 little kids coming up to him asking for a picture is really not that big of an inconvenience.
There's so much drama going on right now. Hey, what is up all my social climbing friends? It's Dustin and I am back with another video. This is going to be a voiceover because I really don't have a lot of time. I have some things that I have to do today. Hopefully I will have some tea for you guys tomorrow. However, this is a mess. If you guys remember a couple weeks ago around the 1st of this month, James Charles was actually very vocal about the Dobre brothers and how they were rude to their fans at a meet and greet that they had held. Just for context, I'm going to give you guys a snippet of that video to see what exactly happened. James quote tweeted this and said, "What the actual is this?" And as you could tell, this was a meet and greet with the Dobre brothers. And side note, I have no idea who they are, so please don't ask me. James then went on to tweet and said, "Being tired is not an excuse to smile and give a hug to people who paid to meet you." Now, this instance that I'm going to give you with a guy named Ben in the airport was not a meet and greet experience, so I do want to just disclaim that. However, it does not excuse James from being rude to his fans wherever he may see them. Honestly, if you're not being bombarded with people, I do not see an issue taking a photo with your fans. I mean, James Charles has what, like 16 million subscribers now? These people literally pay his bills without going to a meet and greet, and it's my opinion that he will forever be indebted to his subscribers. Now, this was sent to me by one of our social climbing friends, Bridget. Hey girl, thank you so much. And what she sent me actually shocked me. As you guys know, James Charles has been on about TikTok lately. He's been making TikTok videos. He made a reactionary TikTok video a couple weeks ago that you see on the screen here. And he even tweeted out like yesterday or the day before about how TikTok is like gonna be the biggest new thing. However, James has been exposed by one of these TikTok people. There is a TikToker, is that even a thing, a TikToker? I thought that was a clock, that goes by the name Ben, and I'm not gonna try to say his last name because I don't want to like totally just mess it up. But he shared an experience that he had with James Charles in the airport where he and his friend went up to James Charles and just politely wanted to take a picture, and James Charles blatantly ignored them, allegedly. He did put a very long video on his TikTok explaining all of this. I'm gonna try to trim that down for you guys to see. So here is that, and I'll be back with my commentary in a moment.
So me and my friend were returning from Coachella and we were flying from LAX to SFO, and the beginning of the airport, like before checkpoint, before security, whatever, we ran into James and he was like nice, smiled, whatever. I asked for a picture. This is a picture of when we were in front of like the check-in, whatever, and I was with my friend Haley and she didn't get a picture. And the whole time after, I was like, oh my god, like, we literally just met James Charles and you did not get a picture. And mind you, I was a fan before this. Like, I loved James. Like, I watched his videos. I was a fan. And so we're still talking through the gates. We're like, oh, that sucks. We missed him. Like, you didn't get your picture, all this stuff. And so we get to our gate and guess who we see? So at our gate, we see James Charles sitting there, literally on his laptop. No one's talking to him, no one's bothering him, he's just sitting there. And so we see James at our gate and I'm like, oh my god, Haley, let's go get your picture. Like, he's at our gate, like, he's just sitting there, he's chilling, like, he has time, like, you know, he wasn't in a rush at all. Go to that TikTok again, look at that clip, he's sitting there like this, clearly not in a rush, wasn't doing anything. We were on the same flight, we're going the same place, he's not in a rush. So he was sitting there and I was like, Haley, let's go. I will do the talking. I will ask for your picture, but you need to get your picture because James Charles, like, that's a big thing, like, you know? And so he was sitting there on his laptop, like you can see in the original TikTok. And I went up to him, right up to him. And I went, hey James, like, my friend to get a picture. Like, I'm sorry, like, do you think we could quickly get like a selfie or something? Literally nothing. This was, didn't even look up at us, didn't even smile, literally nothing. And his manager or whoever was next to him, his assistant, like, looked over and, like, you know, we were looking at each other like we clearly knew what was going on, but... And so I literally walked right up to him, right to his feet, right where you can see, even if you're looking down at a screen like this, like he was, you can still see above the laptop feet, like, approaching you. So I literally am standing there, like, literally right there, and I go, hey, like, I'm so sorry, my friend to get a picture, like, do you think you could, like, quickly get a selfie with her or something, like, real quick? Literally, this was him. And so his manager's assistant, whoever was next to him, like, looked over at me and my friend, because, like, they heard us, and the manager, whoever, looked at James still like this, and he looked at James, looked back at me, and went, I think he's a little busy right now. And I went, oh, okay. Like, he didn't even have the decency to literally look up at us and at least go, like, or like, hi, or like, oh, sorry, I'm busy, or like. And so after that, we just walked away, and you could tell the manager was like, okay, that was really awkward, because two, like, little cute kids are coming up to him asking for a picture, and he can't even smile at us or look up. Like, it was just so rude. And you can't even say that he didn't see you. We walked right up to his feet. Like, if you're sitting at one of those gate chairs, like, you can see still in your peripheral vision, if you're looking down at your phone or something, you can see someone approaching you. So I know he saw us. I walked right up to him. His manager saw us. Like,
a mess. A mess. So as you guys heard here, Brian said that he had this experience with James in the airport. Now, I do want to say that this was back during Coachella, so James was apparently going home from Coachella. That really doesn't matter. However, this guy Brian came forward and he gave his story because everything that happened with the Dobre brothers and James calling them out. Now, you guys know that I've said it before, and I'll say it again, that YouTubers, we don't have it like the easiest, but we definitely don't have it the hardest by any means. And even if James Charles was busy, he could have taken 1 to 2 minutes to take a picture with these people just to show his appreciation. And it's just completely rude for him to sit there and not even acknowledge them, especially if he would have overheard the conversation that Brian had with his manager or assistant, whoever was sitting there with him at that point in time. This just absolutely rubs me the wrong way, because James Charles could not have been that busy that he couldn't have just sat that laptop down, got up, taken a picture, and sent these people on their way. This is one of those moments where you really need to appreciate what you have before it becomes what you had. And like I said before, I know that this is not a meet and greet type of situation where these people would have paid to meet him. However, the polite and proper thing to do would have been for James to just get up, take the picture, and show Brian and his friend that they do matter to him. But you guys, I know this video is short. I really want to know what you guys think about this entire situation, because this is just so rude to me. I would never do that to anyone, and I'm a nobody. But you guys, let me know what you think down below, how you feel about this situation, what you would have done in that moment, and how it would have made you feel. I hope you all have the most amazing day ever, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.